Hey.
We're gonna talk about the biggest adjustments that I've had moving to Germany from the US. First one is the language. I think this is the most obvious one.
Bree and I studied 1.5 years of German when she was in college, which was great. And she did really good too. She got like A's in all of them. She's like really nervous every time somebody tries to speak German to her when it's like a real German. When she understands it, she feels like so like overwhelmed every time. The other day we went to like a government building for a migration. The guy asked her a simple question, and I totally knew she understood, but she just didn't answer to it. She like was still like unsure and looked at me first. And
he was like, "Where were you born?" And I was like, and that's like one of the most basic questions that you learn in German.
It is, yeah. All the like German courses that she's gonna do, they're like mandatory, but at the same time they're like organized through the government, and they happen after we get all the paperwork for her. So she can't really do anything right now to like go out and learn German. So she's been studying by yourself. I still think you're doing great, and you do understand a lot, right?
Yeah. So number 2 is bike riding. So in the US, like people ride bikes more for sport. As a kid, I would ride around the neighborhood just for fun, like a few times, and yay, it was fun. So when I first got here, Rima was like, "Can you ride a bike?" I was like, "Yeah, I can totally ride a bike." And then yeah, here, especially in the city, people use bikes more for transportation. Like, I think as you go further out into the suburbs, then more people have cars, but here it's just easier a lot of times.
And there are so few parking spots here because the city is so dense.
Yeah. All the sidewalks, they have a section where you ride your bike. It's like a different color on the sidewalk, and that's like the bike section. And then you have like the walking section, and that's kind of where it is everywhere. Sometimes they have signs, sometimes they don't. And everybody has these little bells on your bike, and you go ding, ding, ding on the bell like, to pass someone. Or if you're walking and someone is coming up behind you, then they like ring their little bell thingy. And I almost get a heart attack when I'm walking and someone's trying to pass me and they ring their bell, and I'm like, oh. So when I first got here, my bike riding skill was like, I'm here at like bad, terrible, scared. And now here's the scale, and now I'm like, here, do you think? Better. Still not very good. My biggest thing is like when you are crossing an intersection and you have to stop, everybody gets on their bikes and just goes. That's when I fell, is because I was like trying to get on fast, couldn't get the handle on my bike, tried to stop, tried to move, and I fell over. Then soon I'll be up here at Remo. Level, yeah.
Who grew up in Germany, and that's why how he knows like how to get around on a bike. I think it's not only riding the bike that's so difficult. It's like, you know, like you said, the traffic around you, different signs, you know. Like
people like Remo who've grown up with it, it's just like second nature. But to me, I'm like, wait, what? Where am I going? Number 3, the level of nudity. And people here are just way more comfortable, like going around without clothes on.
Bree's shocked every time she sees like a little kid that's naked running around.
I just think it's so weird. The other day we were driving, or I'm riding our bikes, and we passed like the front yard of this like little boy. He's maybe like 8.
No, he wasn't that old.
Okay, 6.
5 maybe.
And he was just playing completely naked, and Remo like turns around and looks at me to see my reaction. I was just like,
that was kind of funny. That one was like,
yeah.
it's like
right on the street. You would hate it. I know. Yeah. Okay, end of that one. Number 4 is the food. The chocolate and the dairy, like cheese, yogurt, and stuff. So good. Like in the US, I don't even like cheese. I don't even like chocolate. Like, I don't have any temptation towards it because I don't like it. There's soft cheese here that's a lot cheaper than the US, and the chocolate is just really good. And my favorite kind of yogurt is here, and we've tried it in the US and it was terrible. It's like the Greek yogurt where you have like the flippy thing. What's the brand?
Müller.
Müller. Like in the US, like you kind of just eat with your hands.
Or you just eat with a fork instead of fork and knife.
Remo's gonna be teaching our kids how to eat nicely.
I think a lot of the differences are too like small things, like we use different spices a little more, like, and then like you said, the wraps here are like different for burritos, and I think the flour is a little different than in the US. The baking powder. It's not really like the Arm & Hammer baking powder they can get in the US. They don't have that here like at all. The last thing, number 5 or 6? It's 5, I think.
5 is the weather.
Yeah, especially in northern Germany, it rains a lot, and Brianna is not used to that.
I actually really like the rain though. In Arizona, there's like not a lot of rainy days like at all. It's mostly sunny every single day. Here, when it's sunny, it's like a real treat. It's very humid all the time. I never know what to do with my hair because it's just like always humid.
Yeah, you mean that your hair gets frizzy, right?
Yeah, it gets frizzy here, and in the US it's very dry, and so my hair sort of lays flat.
I watch soccer and not football.
Oh yeah.
I watch the Europe Cup right now.
Yeah, oh yeah. US, it's all about football, American football. In Germany, it's all about football, as in soccer. Football. It's just very different. Okay, so that's it. And I'm sure there's more that I just haven't done yet.
Yeah, probably.
That's all of our things that we came up with that are different from the US to Germany. This last week, Remo worked a lot, actually. He's been working really hard. Really, he's been working really hard. Here he is. I don't know if he even sees me yet. Hey. Hey.
Nice of you to come.
We had some like really nice weather this week, and we had a lot of rain too. And now it's really raining, and we're under these trees. I can barely even tell that it's raining.
We thought we had time to get to the store and back before it started storming, but it already started.
Because it was just barely raining, and we were like, oh yeah, we have time. And then this happened. And we also had an immigration appointment for me that went really well. We had some like things that happened before. We just got done with the immigration, like the next appointment, and we had to have passport photos taken, and we like totally spaced, and we found out last night, and we're like, oh, we'll just go this morning, and we looked up where you can go, and we get there and our appointment's at 9 o'clock, and the store doesn't open till 9 o'clock. So we're like, what the heck do we do? So then we find out that there's another one at the train station.
It was like a photo box inside of a store, and 9 o'clock is just really late for a store not to be open.
Yeah, on a weekday.
Yeah.
And so we had to run. We had 25 minutes until our appointment started, and the thing was 12 minutes by walking away, and it was too far to run and get our bikes. So we had to walk there, basically run there, and take the picture, run back. We made it like 2 minutes early, right?
Yeah, like 1 minute and we were called in
yeah.
for our appointment. It was like awesome.
Like I was still sweating, like I hadn't even had time to cool down. That all in order. So yeah, we got a lot done this week, and we partied. Obviously. Okay, that's it.